Hello, Tim here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a term that is commonly used. I mean, maybe not so anymore, but I've heard it all my life, and I'm sure you have. There's idioms that we in America use. Actually, it's not even American, it's all over. Because the original use of the term dead as a doornail was originated by William Shakespeare. And in his play, Henry IV, I think there's an act. I'm trying to remember what scene. I'm not really up on Shakespeare that much, but he used the term dead as a doornail. And Charles Dickens used it, I mean, every year at Christmas time, and you'll hear about Marley. The very first words of Dickens' play, or Christmas Carol story, it says Marley is dead. And then further down it says he's dead as a doornail. And this is Scrooge talking. And Scrooge said, not that I know much about what's dead about a doornail. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain why a doornail is called dead, what that means. So first of all, let's show you what a doornail is. And I have some pictures of different doors that I've seen and take pictures of. I just find this kind of fascinating. When I used to work on a historic site, and they had doors that were put together with planks, one going horizontal, one going vertical, or crisscross in such a fashion. A nail was pounded through, and a nail about as big as this one here. This is a cut nail, and it's square, and it's got kind of a rose head on it. This is machine made, this one is. This is a forged, hand forged nail. This would be actually for quite a big door. When a nail was driven through the door and it was bent over and clinched, that's what that means, is the nail is clinched. You can't pull out. It can never be used for anything other than what it was. And the only way to get it out is to destroy the door and then reforge the nail and straight. So dead as a doornail means the nail is in, tight, secure, and can't come out. And sometimes the head of a doornail would be decorated. Be a boss on there, and some doors that have bosses on them, or what's called a rose head nail. So you can kind of see these are hand forged nails, and if you can see the end of them like this, these were very small nails. A blacksmith friend made these for me. I have a kit of all cut nails in here, and these are just, when you talk about a cut nail, this is a nail that would be in a sheet of steel, and it would just be chopped like that, so they're cut. So they separate them like that. Now you can still buy cut nails that look like this, and they're used for masonry. These are hardened, and you can drive them into concrete. These are not hardened, and I've used these for reproducing antique furniture, and I've also used them for shaping. I think I have a video on punches, and I've made wood carving punches shaping one end or the other for particular use. They've come in pretty useful for that. I don't purposely make furniture unless it's going to be reproduction using those. When I take apart an antique, I have a bunch. Oh, these are all my antique ones here. These are in this, they're various sizes. So if I pull apart something that's antique, I'll straighten the nails and keep them. Cut nails like this, it'd be hard to find in a store. You can still buy some that are factory-made rose head nails like this. These are from Tremont Nail Company. They've been around forever, since the 1800s. And those are factory-made. And if you're going to get into real tiny stuff, I've got like brad size. It'd be kind of hard to show these on camera here, but these are very, very tiny square nails. So this one's like 3/8 of an inch long. I don't use those too much, but like I said, you can buy these. Are pretty common to find, and I will use the hardened ones for reproduction of furniture if you can have a nail that big without splitting the wood. Your term dead as a doornail simply comes from that, is my understanding. These would be a little too hard to bend over, so you'd need something that would have a finer point to bend over and clinch in making a door. But it's interesting how things develop over the years, nomenclature, and we use that, meaning dead as a doornail means they're useless, they're gone, they're pointless, so you can't do anything with it. It's fixed. But I do find it interesting. Just there's other phrases that we use all the time, but that's what a cut nail is, and I do use them. There's a point, particularly in restoration or period furniture. But other than that, modern methods of fastening with pneumatic nailers and all that are much more efficient and less likely to split the wood. But by the way, if you do use these, you do want to nail it with the grain, not across the grain, because it'll act like a wedge. But usually what I do is, if I'm going to use a nail this big, is I'll drill a pilot hole first, about the size of the thickness of this, and then it'll work great. So that's all I got to say about that. Hopefully you find that kind of little tidbit interesting. And thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you would, and please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.